Hey guys, it's Brains Designs, or Brains, or Dylan, like I said last episode, and I'm back again. Last episode, the other one that I said that, or I did, a render with the FMR rig, and I said either that episode or an episode after that I'd do a HyperRig, and so this is going to be the episode where I do the HyperRig. So here's what you get when you get the HyperRig and you open it with no weapons or with all weapons. It's pretty much the same thing, just there's like little things on the side that you can click to give weapons, which I don't really use because you could just go here and do that for an example. So yeah, but just for the basics, you want to take off things like that, like the name tag and nose, unless it's for some kind of animation where it's like, oh, the player joined the game or something. I don't know. So what you want to do with the HyperRig is I'll show you guys a little bit more up close. You want to go to this coloring thing and change your pupil color to however you want it, to whatever you want. Then you want to go into your skins folder. As you can see, this is a different picture than this, but they're both the same skin. This is 64 x 64, this is 64 by 32. This is what you need for HyperRig, but for like a lot of other rigs, or at least for FMR, you need 64 by 64. Then you go to Objects. You have to do this separately, by the way. Then you go to Objects, click on the whole HyperRig, and then click on you, and you guys can see it looks pretty similar. Oh, it looks pretty similar so far. But even the joints, they kind of work the same way. This shovel's no longer going to be attached. But the reason why FMR is used a lot more often and is kind of better is because this just kind of turns, but it doesn't do anything about the arm. Oh, actually it does. Well, that's kind of embarrassing. Anyway, well, yeah, that is kind of embarrassing. But so yeah, it's kind of the same thing now that I think about it. It's pretty much similar. We're just gonna do a similar pose to the last time, except we'll have my character holding a shovel. Oh. And now we can just grab the shovel. It's kind of already in his body, but I want to give it a rotate so it looks more like it's in his body. And we can go here, align it a little bit better. There he is. And the reason why a lot of the time I use HyperRig is because although FMR is easier to customize, HyperRig makes this really easy. For example, the brows I can make really angry, or I can make them like huh? What's up? We can change the pupil position, so I can do something like this, like make him look like he doesn't know where he is. And we can go to the mouth. We can change his mouth up, make his mouth size. That kind of breaks if you're in his face, but this just looks really weird and it's kind of funny to me, honestly. You can do a lot of funny things with this that you can also do with FMR. It's just kind of easier to do with this. So we're gonna make him super happy, even though he's got these wondering eyes. Move the mouth a little bit over, and there's the character. Let's give a click on his head and do some adjustments. Oh yeah, that's another thing about HyperRig, is that doesn't really work as well. What is this? Oh, that's how you do it, duh. So we're gonna make him like, ah, ha, ha. That's kind of what he's doing. That'd be kind of funny to for an animation. Have him standing there digging, then he turns to you and he's like, ah, maybe I'll make that. Don't take my idea. I'm kidding, you can take it if you want. I still might make it, because I wouldn't know if you took it. Unless you comment, which you should. You should comment anyway. Anyway, face him towards the camera. We're going to give this one a quick render. We can change lighting, which I'm not going to show in this I didn't show it last time either. I think I already said, you know, I'm not going to show this. Save it. Exit out of this. Let's go to Photoshop first. Oops, wrong thing. Exit out of this. We don't need to save because we already saved the picture by itself. Then we can resize to look like that, which I think looks pretty good. New layer. Let's hide this so that we color in the whole thing. We'll give it a different color. We'll give it a blue color. And just for difference, we'll give this a glow instead of a shadow. Now it's... Oh wait, no, we want this above it, actually. This, maybe we should give a shadow. I don't know how an inner shadow would look. Yeah, that looks kind of weird. But an outer shadow, I think might... Or a drop shadow, I think might look pretty good. Let's calibrate this. Yeah, we kind of reversed it there. So, you know, you can just flip-flop however you want. Then let's go to my thumbnails, my graphics, wherever yours is. You know, it's probably different for everyone. Or you can have it a similar way. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to use that. What are we going to use? Let's use this. What is this going to do or look like? Ooh, even more heavenly. Which I mean, not to be religious or anything. That's just kind of how this looks. I don't know if I even want to have a soft light or hard light on this, but I think it might work pretty well. Yeah, we'll give it a little bit of a background like that. I didn't even mean for it to end up like this, but it's actually looking pretty nice. It's a really happy time picture. So what should I do now? Let's just, no, not that. That wouldn't really work very well with this. Let's add a particle effect, maybe. What does this look like? Oh, this isn't gonna work very well for the motif we have going on, but we'll keep it anyway. I'm gonna go hard light. No, hard light looks the same. Soft light, okay. Okay, that looks kind of weird. I'm gonna move this to be just over here. I'd like to resize it, but let's just duplicate the layer. Okay, and then let's move it over here. Now it's on both sides. You see that? Now this is kind of a funny-ish avatar, guys. And that's pretty much it for this one. Pretty much the same process. I just wanted to show you guys through two rigs just in case you wanted to know and you were a little bit confused. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, and if you learned something from it, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.